Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your number one source for all things films and movies. And yesterday we took a look at some of the really interesting things that the cast members of Avengers Endgame have been up to. And it was really cool to see like what they've all been doing since Endgame initially aired. So we thought it would be fun if today we took a look at some of the other cast members, since there's so many cast members from the MCU that were in Endgame that we didn't have time to get to them all yesterday, to maybe take a look through and see what they're all up to nowadays, just a little over a year after Avengers Endgame came out. So let's go ahead and jump into it, but before we fully dive in, let's give a huge shout out to our Marvel Monday winner. If you guys didn't know, every single Monday we ask a challenging trivia related question over on our YouTube channel's community page. So if you guys want to participate, make sure you guys take a look at our community tab and participate on Mondays for a chance to have your answer featured here in one of our videos if you answer the question correctly. If you're more of a fan of DC stuff, Thursday we do DC trivia over on our community tab, so just make sure you're subscribed and head on over there. But real quick, if you want more content like this on maybe a faster basis, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram. There's a link in the description down below. We post a ton of content over there. Okay, let's go back to the video. So first up, we wanted to take a look at Chadwick Boseman, who during this time after Avengers Endgame has been very vocal on a lot of issues that have been going around in the United States and kind of a lot of worldwide social issues along the way. He's been very vocal about civil rights and commemorated Jackie Robinson Day on an Instagram video not too long ago. It's been really cool to see just him being so vocal and involved in communities and topics that definitely need to be talked about.
Toco and Figs is donating 4.2 million, 4.2 for 42 in protective medical equipment in honor of Jackie Robinson Day. You know, for the last couple of weeks, we found that the statistics for COVID-19 have shown that the African American community has been hit the hardest. The Latino community has been hit the hardest, and that's partially because we're the frontline workers. We're the ones still going to work, we're the ones still driving the buses, but in the hospitals and in the medical field, we're the EMTs, we're the ones who are, you know, going to battle every day.
And definitely one of the biggest things with Chadwick Boseman definitely is the fact that he has seen some extreme weight loss in the past year. It is rumored he's lost up to 50 pounds already, and from a video that was circulating a couple of months ago, people definitely took note. We don't really know what's up with this. Hopefully it's for a role and he has a trainer and a team involved in making sure he is well taken care of all the way through, but it's definitely interesting to see what's going on with that, just because of the very visible change in the way he looks from just this video that he had posted not too long ago.
Let's celebrate him today, and those hospitals and those medical organizations that are doing the work. We can't just say, you know, we appreciate them. Let's get them what they need in Chicago, in Michigan, you know, in the various places that they need it. So happy Jackie Robinson Day. Happy hashtag Operation 42. That's what this is. Operation 42. 4.2 million. Thomas told you the man.
Next, we can look to Elizabeth Olsen, who is set to star alongside Paul Bettany in the Marvel television series WandaVision, which will come on Disney+. Of course, we've taken a huge look at that before already, which is really going to be a really unique show whenever it airs.
You know, I feel like the people I always meet along the way, whether I'm like in the grocery store or at the airport or something, I feel like people are really kind and respectful, and so I appreciate people that are, we make the movies for fans. That's who they're for. They're not for critics, they're for fans. And the longer I'm a part of the Marvel family, because it's about 5 years now, the more I really get it. And especially with WandaVision, I'm just so excited for fans, because if they know anything about the Scarlet Witch in the comics, I think this show will just get them so excited.
But I think that's what is exciting, is that people want to get her full backstory and have and live in that space, and that's what this show will do.
The show will explore why she's known as Scarlet Witch and how she is Scarlet Witch as opposed to Wanda. We've always referred to her as Wanda in our film.
I like how slowly you started speaking.
Well, because then I was thinking, because Kevin Feige, when we were teasing it at Comic-Con for the first time, he was like, say a sentence about how people are going to discover that through this show, they'll finally learn Scarlet Witch and why she's called Scarlet Witch. And I was like, okay. And then I got on stage and I was like, we'll see Wanda, Scarlet Witch. I didn't know. I was so intimidated by the 8,000 people. I totally blew it. Yeah.
And you got to get it right with the Marvel.
Yeah, so now I'm just trying to figure out, so maybe I can continue to say what Feige wanted me to say to begin with. Maybe that's a safe thing.
It sounded good.
Okay.
She's also set to appear in the new Doctor Strange movie in the Multiverse of Madness, which actually is set to be directed by Sam Raimi, the director who worked on the original Spider-Man trilogy in the early and mid 2000s. So it'll definitely be really cool once we see filming for that begin with the cast of Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen coming together to be in that movie. And actually recently, in regards to what's been going on with Doctor Strange, rumors have been circulating that Tobey Maguire, the actor who played Spider-Man in the early 2000s, is possibly in talks with Marvel to reprise his role for some sort of cameo appearance in that Doctor Strange movie. We don't know if this is a confirmed thing just yet, but it is really interesting that there are these rumors circulating that there may be talks going on for Tobey Maguire. Next, we can look to Zoe Saldana, who is, of course, Gamora in the Guardians of the Galaxy and in Avengers Endgame. However, it looks like she will be set to reprise her role of Neytiri in the sequel Avatar 2, which has already begun production, with the original Avatar movie coming out all the way back in 2009. So it'll be interesting to see how the sequel holds up with all of this time later on.
When you signed on to be an Avatar, did you have any sense that it would become the phenomenon that it ultimately became? No. I was just excited to be working with my idol, James Cameron, and to be playing this amazing alien jungle princess that didn't really understand what it meant to lie and all those things. I was just always so curious and diving into my character. I had great hopes for the movie because it felt special from the beginning, but for it to have had the impact that it had globally it exceeded any expectations that I had, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of my cast members and the crew, can familiarize with that because it was unimaginable and it was a dream come true.
Chris Pratt, the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, recently celebrated his 41st birthday, and of course is set to appear in Jurassic World Dominion, which definitely is something a lot of people are looking forward to, just because Chris Pratt was very well loved in the Jurassic World movies, and of course he did a great job in Guardians of the Galaxy. Next, we can look to Dave Bautista, who officially announced that he will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame as part of the class of 2020, which is a really cool achievement for him, and he is set to appear in the upcoming Dune remake, and he will likely be returning in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Bradley Cooper, the voice of Rocket, is currently working on a movie called Nightmare Alley. He was last seen taking a stroll around New York with his daughter, getting some fresh air and doing some shopping, which is really cool to, of course, get some fresh air while also being responsible during this time where we have to try our best to stay indoors when we can. And then, of course, we can look to Vin Diesel, who has a ton of movies that he is involved in coming up. He's supposed to appear in Fast and Furious 9, which we saw the trailer for, but the movie did get pushed back a bit. He's also set to appear in Avatar 2. He may make an appearance in Thor: Love and Thunder, reprising his role as Groot, though there isn't an official confirmation on that. And then there's, of course, plans for Fast and Furious 10 and Avatar 3 down the road, which he may also be in, which will be really interesting to see in the future.
Every single time we launch a trailer here for Fast and Furious, wherever we are in the world, somehow Universal has one-upped itself. For Fate of the Furious, we took over Times Square, and I thought it couldn't get bigger than that. And now they've created a whole concert just for the release of the F9 trailer. I think it's a testament to how the audiences view this special moment when the trailer finally drops to the film that is your tradition.
So what do you guys think of some of these cast members from the MCU? Is it interesting to see what they're up to now and what movies they're going to be in the future? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this, and also check out part 1 to this video where we covered a ton of other MCU actors if you want to know what they've been up to as well. Alright, that's it for today. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Hi. See you guys.
Know anybody?